Hello again, friends and fans. Raptor here, and welcome back to Blitzkrieg 2, Fall of the Reich. You voted to see more of this content here on the channel, so here it is. The Soviets are pushing deeper into Estonia to try to liberate the north of this country from the Germans, who are now opposed to their advance, and it looks like we're in the defensive stance here. We have plenty of troops around, bunkers, and a lot of hardened structures against advancing enemy T-34 85s and standard 76s. I see Hetzers and AT soldiers here, and also AT guns firing it up against those Soviets. If you want to see more, go ahead and hit that like button. Let me know you'd like to see more, and vote to make your voice heard here on the channel, as we have some big old explosions going on. We have some reinforcements that have arrived. We definitely are going to move these Panthers around to different locations to try to defend. So let's get our troops deployed ASAP. All right, let's go ahead and get a Nashorn up here too. That's going to be fantastic. All right, we have to hold this position for as long as possible. We need to defend the port here, the railway station here. There's also a factory section, I believe, over there, and also our command post here. So we need to defend all these sections against the advancing Soviets. Don't know how long they're going to advance for, but knowing the Soviets, they're going to be probably at it for a long time. All right, let's go ahead and get some of our troops into cover and into the trenches. Let's go. This bunker here is basically toast, so that's not going to be too useful. Soviets are advancing now. We have mortars all around here. Let's get ready to resupply those. And let's get our machine gun up here. Alright, so we were basically locked down in a couple of defensive positions at the port, and also the bridge over here, the railway bridge near the port, and this bridge here. The enemy can still push forward. We need to... Ooh, wow, there's some damage there. Can we get that vehicle repaired? Might be a good idea to do that. Let's see if there's a repair vehicle anywhere. Lots of infantry at our disposal, too. I'm not going to use them just quite yet, but we do have Tigers at our disposal. That'll be great. We'll probably see IS-2s and maybe even... a wave of T-34-85s on all fronts at the same time, too. So we'll see what happens. Seems like the Soviets have stopped for the time being. Alright, there we go. Let's get the Panther up here. So it looks like we have flak 88s. I think we even have, like, flak 120. What is it? The 120s or something like that? There's a bigger flak that the Germans have access to. I thought I saw it around here. Where is that exactly? I think over here. There it is. The 105 is the bigger variant of that. And boy, are we seeing a lot of troops now. Heavy artillery still firing on our positions. We have additional support to call out, so let's see, what can we call out? Medium tanks, or tank destroyers, or AT guns. Artillery might be useful as well, though. They're getting pretty much annihilated on the bridge. By the time the enemy's appearing on the bridge, they're already dead. So I don't know if we have to do anything with that quite yet. I wonder if we can put a Tiger tank over here to flank the enemy. Ooh, wow, and our Panther. A little derpy there, Panther. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. Alright, Panther down then. I was trying to get him up here, but it's hard to control from the mini-map. Alright, there's our artillery guns. We can fire these if needed. I'll put these on one, but the enemy seems to be eliminated before the battle even begins. Alright, there's the enemy infantry there. Oh, we're going to dig the Tiger in up here. Mortars are firing. Alright, another AT gun down. Let's check the bridge. Oh, nice. Nashorn right back here. Let's pull that back a little bit further. Alright, lots of anti-aircraft. Oh, come on, get out of the way, Nashorn. There we go. Alright, I'm going to try to pull this gun off the line and get some repairs for this SPG. I don't see any repair vehicles. There we go, I see one. Uh-oh. IL-2s are flying over the battlefield now. We have those 102mm. There we go, or 105. Woo! Nice explosion. We have plenty of anti-aircraft, so I'm not going to call out fighters just yet. Alright, let's keep getting our boys to cover. Nice move, we barely avoided that. House. Alright, let's occupy the HQ. Let's try to get in the bunker. I'm pretty sure it'll be destroyed right away. I don't think there's much we can do for that thing. Alright, holding the HQ. There's that AA gun. Oh, it looks like it's busy firing on tanks. Nashorn needs to pull back too. Alright. Bring up a different amount of infantry here. So there's a lot of positions we have to hold. The railway bridge, the bridge in the center of town, and also the two flanks over here. I guess the one flank there. T-34 is spotted. Tiger's in a nice spot to fire at those. And the mortars can pin them down too. I'm surprised that plane is actually flying around like that with all of our anti-aircraft. We got 20 millimeters, 88 millimeters, and whirlwinds. There we go. I'm surprised it wasn't taken out right away. All right, get the infantry out. Okay, we're surviving yet another attack. I don't know if the Tiger tank can fire from there or not, but it probably will be able to if they get out here. We're holding just fine. Let's get our troops into cover. Okay, we got good roadblocks pretty much everywhere. Back at the center bridge, troops are trying to cross, but they're being met by two Tiger tanks, Hetzer, and a defensive trench. Almost time for us to bring up defenses. We might need to bring up some more infantry soon for that. Artillery guns I'm just having on standby. Perhaps we can counter the enemy guns, but I don't know if they're firing from off the map or not. I wish we could recon that. Should we fire just in case? Fire here. There we go. Well, maybe, perhaps we can counter their artillery. I'm not sure. Enemy aviation detected again. Oh, there we go. IL-2s again. Orbital winds, come on, you gotta shoot. What the? I don't know what the Soviets are even trying to accomplish with their air support. They should be killing the Tigers. And the Nashorn. Oh, there they go. And now they got to face off against all of our anti-aircraft. Looks like these guys are out of ammo. Wow, there we go. Both planes down. Oh, wow, they got a third. I think we're hitting the Soviet artillery. Try to fire on that side of the river. Soviets haven't broken through yet. Okay, let's get over here, resupply. Where'd our one unit go? I don't know where that resupply. Oh, there it is. Yeah, resupply everything. Alright, troops on the bridge. Starting to get across a little bit. Ooh, one of the Tigers is down. They have heavy artillery firing right on top of us. Let's bring up some tanks. There we go. Okay, Nashorn's back up again. The purpose of the Nashorn is to kill them from a long range. Looks like a Panzer IV was taken out by artillery. They're starting to get more accurate strikes on us. We're starting to run low on infantry. Have to bring some of our squads up now. We need to get into those trenches. There we go. Nashorn's on the way. Another enemy tank destroyed. Stug is now down. Hetzer, Tiger, and a Panzer IV remain. Okay, let's rearm all of our anti-aircraft. The bridge is holding well. Artillery is still firing on those Soviet positions. Let's hit them as they cross the bridge. Possibly some sort of suppression. Alright. Well, we still got more troops at the factory. I don't know how long we have to hold for, so we'll see what happens. Another enemy tank destroyed on the main bridge in the south. Wow, I can't believe the number of tanks we've destroyed. Alright, let's call out some additional forces. Let's get some, let's see, some medium tanks up. Let's go ahead and call them up. And then we'll call out some AT guns next. Perhaps lock down some more of these positions. Hetzer is now down. We need to get some of these AT guns operational. There we go, AT gun is up. Alright, where's our tanks? Maybe they don't arrive until that, oh, there they are. Alright, well, we're going to need to fill up the line with tanks now. We'll need to leave some of these in reserve. I don't know what side's going to need it more. We seem to be holding okay up here on the hill. What we really need is infantry to rearm some of those AT guns. We just need crews to replace. So far, so good. Let's go ahead and face the bridge. There we are. Okay, hopefully that's good defenses at the bridge. Okay, more reinforcements at our disposal. Alright, grab the church. Wonder what happens if we grab the trench line. I really want to do that. Alright, additional infantry. Wow, explosions everywhere. I guess we'll leave additional infantry in reserve up here. You can see all of our vehicles driving around automatically for supply. They're returning to our supply point to rearm our artillery. It's all automatic that way. I like that. It's pretty cool. Get some troops into that church. Alright, tank destroyer is now down. Now we got a problem. Let's bring over the 2 tanks that we have. Alright, this is starting to get bad. The bunker has been destroyed. This one's pretty much, well, I guess we'll put some troops in there. Los! Alright, there we go. Infantry's coming down to that other bunker. Actually, let's go down here and grab these guns. Okay, so far so good. Anti-aircraft's holding. Losses are way better than the Soviets, at least. Let's go over here. All those mortars are being resupplied. These are mortars here that are being replenished by our troops. I should probably zoom in a little bit more so everyone can see the action a bit, but obviously when we're dealing with long-range tanks that can fire a pretty good distance, we want to be able to see what we're shooting at. Does the Tiger tank need some love? What do we got? What do we have for rounds? Oh, that's the main gun, 91. He's fired once. That's okay. If the enemy tanks get up here, then I think he can fire over that because it's flat ground. More heavy artillery coming in on our position. I must be firing from here. I have no idea. Alright, anti-aircraft's doing really well. I think it shot down all their planes so far. We still have plenty of reinforcements left. Let's see what happens if we call out tank destroyers. Where did that appear from? Oh, okay, martyrs again. Mortar 3 offs M. A very good velocity gun on that. We get our tanks pointed the right direction here. Alright, another tank lost. We'll put mortars over here now. Okay. Oh, down here, no problem. Up at the bridge, no real problems here. Seems it's all coming down to the center. I'm trying to destroy their artillery still. Maybe we should get the Tiger down here to block on this street. Well, artillery's hitting the church now. They know we're in the church. Alright, we'll come back with the Tiger. We'll circle around the church and come up from behind it. I'm just checking to see where we have infantry. Well, we're going to abandon the factories and push forward. Get everyone to the lines. Okay. Well, we're resupplying all the tanks and troops as fast as possible. I'd love to see the supply lines going in real time. You can actually see supply trucks coming up and giving ammunition to the infantry, tanks, and AT guns. It's very cool that way. I believe if we call up anti-tank guns, we'll just only get more, we'll get like PaK 38s or maybe PaK 40s. Also, if we call out aircraft, we're not seeing too much of, and anti-aircraft, we're not seeing much of the enemy's IL-2s anymore, so. Let's try to occupy that gun and the trench. We'll leave these guys on standby. We have 2 squads in the church now. I guess we got to circle around. So this tank actually has to go down the road to this street here. I love this game for its details. It's so wonderful. Despite it being like an older game, it's still very highly detailed. You can see all the fencing, all the buildings and everything, with windows, doors. It's pretty good detail. But those AT guns get popped every single time. They're not even worth like manning anymore. We probably won't call out AT guns then, because they just seem to get instantly destroyed. Let's have the Tiger come up here. Oh, never mind. Now we're seeing IL-2s again. Oh, never mind. Not so much anymore. Anti-aircraft guns are working quick on that. And there you go. Boom. Enemy tank destroyed. That was a Su-76. I have the Tiger here just to cross around. There we go. Get up here, my man. It's hard to tell how many troops are inside the trench. You can count them, but they actually stack a little bit. So, for example, if you put 6 troops in a trench and you only see 3, that means like 3 of them are down, hiding, and once one gets killed, then they pop up again. Like there can only be a maximum that can fire from the trench, if that makes any sense. Alright, 20mm AA gun here. Mortars are firing. Those are 120s. Those can damage tanks, even track them, possibly. Okay, Tiger's dug in. You can see the sandbags on the front of that. This is exciting. I like this. Again, if you haven't already hit that like button, make sure you let me know you want me to continue through on the playthrough of this. What I do plan to do... Damn, somebody must have blew up that like button, literally. What I plan to do on this is basically take the missions that are the coolest. The defense missions like this are really fun, because you never know, are you going to succeed, are you going to fail? You know, the enemy's constantly breaking through defenses. Look at the amount of enemy equipment that's around here. I mean, that's an immense amount of tanks that came through here. And you would see more carcasses, except the enemy keeps running them over with the next set of tanks that they bring up. This is a very cool game. I'm glad I didn't play it until now. I get to experience for the first time. We do have another episode out of us taking the railroad yard. And now we're defending yet again. We just have to hold for as long as the, I guess as long as we're ordered, but hold until relieved is basically the order. Soviet conscripts there firing PPSHs and rifles. Oh, there you go. Mission success. Oh, wow. It kind of just ended abruptly. That's strange. That was like exactly 20 minutes. We've now received the next rank of Humpman, and we can go on to our next mission. Very good. Units lost 184, despite the enemy's almost 1,000 units lost. Incredible. We used only 3 of our reserves. Not too bad. Oh, and now we actually gained, by completing this too, we have access to a Tiger Tank callouts, fighters, and a few other things. So that should be good times. Whoa, and I'll do auto-assign on this. Very good. All right, everyone. Well, that's it for today's episode. Join me next time for the Wolfpack mission, where we are going to defend a convoy route for German, I guess, reinforcements or retreating forces to get to the final battle up here, which I guess we can fight one more mission, and then we can fight this Baltic storm. So, anyway, if you want to see more, again, remember to hit that like button. Thanks in advance, all of you, for your support. And for those of you who wanted to see this game, thanks for letting me know, because I actually really enjoy playing it, so hopefully we can do more. All right, I'll see you all next time. Thank you, as always, for your support. Take care. We'll see you soon. Bye, everyone.